Now, the outward figure eight's the same on the left side as it is on the right. From this position, we're just going to lift, throw the chuck out across our body in a figure eight position. Now, when we want to bring it back, it'll be on the outside of the swing plane. To practice, let's hold the chuck up like this and watch. See the loose part? Let's pull it up and let it land under the arm. Okay, you see it? Up, and it goes under. When you're doing this, again, you'll use your wrist and not your arm. When you want to bring it back, you wait for the chuck to be on the outside part of the swing. You'll pull your arm in. That last rotation up will come and land under the arm. So it looks like this. Okay? Let's try a few of those. All right, from under the arm, we're going to lift it. Outward figure eight, back under, lift. Outward figure eight, back under. Lift it again, outward figure eight, back under the arm. Okay, on the left side, from under the arm, we have the inward figure eight block, just like on the right. When I want to pull that up, inside bottom, up. Okay? Outward figure eight strike. When I want to bring that back under my arm, I'll start it when the chuck is on the outside, just like we practiced. That loose part, the last rotation over, we'll pop it right under the arm. And then on the left side, we're going to lift the chuck up. And remember the side swing we did on the right side? Same thing, 1.5 rotations and back under the arm. Up, 1.5, under the arm. To practice this, dangle the loose part, let it go over top, and bring it under the arm. Now, the side swing is up again, 1.5 rotations, back under. So, here's the good news. The good news is, all you'll need for today and possibly the next video are those 4 techniques on your left side. Okay, so if you can work your left side, the inward, the outward, the front strike, and the side swing, you're going to have it made. It's not that hard. Now here's the exercise I want you to think about in practice. Start on the right side, get in a nice stance, and do that inward figure eight block, the one that comes back at you. Lift it up and do the outward figure eight strike, catch it under, front strike, lift up, side swing. Great. Then we're going to lift it from here, and we'll repeat the same thing with the other side. Inward figure eight with the left hand. Outward figure eight. Front strike, side swing. Back and forth, okay? You need to practice that. But again, the good news is, don't get discouraged with your left side. These are the only techniques you'll really need for probably this video and the next video. Okay? Now, the next technique we're going to do is called the arm switch. Again, from this position, watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Under. How did I get it under my right arm? Side swing. Right? Okay. Arm switch again, watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Side swing under. Now, watch it, watch again, watch. 1, 2, watch 3. I turn loose of this hand and pull it all the way out across and catch it back here with my left arm. Then I'll turn loose of this hand and I'll just pull it right back up with my left. So let's try a few of those. From under the right arm, arm switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and under the arm. Again, this is what it looks like from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back under. Okay, that's called the arm switch. The next technique we're going to do is called around the neck. Here's what I want you to do. Take the chuck straight out. Okay, I want you to turn it around and put it right in your belly. Your knuckles will be pointing to your left. Now watch. Take the whole arm and go from side to side with it. Leave this arm up. This is the feel for the round the neck technique I want you to be doing in a few minutes. You'll be doing it in a few minutes. Okay, now watch. If you see the chuck going on the inside, my arm is moving it. This is what it looks like from this side. And this is what it looks like from this side. What I'm going to do is the left hand is going to go back behind my back and catch it like this. Then I'm going to turn loose of the right hand, bring it up and around my neck, and catch it with the right. So it looks like this. Left hand behind my back and catch. Up and around. This comes over top. This does not come underneath. Okay? This comes over top, catch, and then bring it right back under the arm. Okay, let's do that again. Left hand behind your back, catch, turn loose this hand. Now this arm comes up and just flips. Just flips like that, right around, and this one comes over top and catches. That's called around the neck. Now what we're going to do, we're going to do what we call the side swing with around the neck. Okay, so here's what we'll do again. With the chuck under the right arm, I'm going to lift up again. I'm going to drop my elbow, and I'm going to throw a strike right across my body, right to the front. Up. I'm going to drop my elbow a little and throw a hard strike. Now, if you played baseball, it's kind of like that. It's like if the pitch was coming this way and you were, bam, hitting it. See, the wrist breaks, and the chuck goes all the way around my body. So from this position, I'm going to lift, drop my elbow, throw a big strike across. Now, what am I going to do from here? You see that I'm going to pull the chuck back with my arm. It's going to stay on the inside. Catch it, around my neck, and back. Watch. Up, strike, catch, and back. Okay, let's do that together. Ready? Let's try it. Up, drop your elbow, big strike here, breaking your wrist. Now the chuck is turned inside toward your body, right? We're going to pull it back around and catch it. Around the neck and come over top. Bring it back. This is what it looks like if I was facing this way. Okay, and from the side. Okay, that's called side swing with around the neck. The next technique we're going to do is called around the neck part 2. Here's what we want to do. Take your chucks and hold them out like this, and then point your knuckles to the floor. Okay? Now what we want to do is put them between our legs with our knuckles pointing to the floor. Left leg forward stance. What you want to do is turn loose of the right hand, bring it up and around your neck again with your left hand, and come over top and catch. So set them down under here with knuckles pointing down. Okay? Turn loose of the right hand, up and around with your left, come over top and catch. Okay? Now, how do we get down between our legs? From this position, we lift, we go down and catch, and around. Okay, again, lift, down and catch, and be careful, and around. Okay, that's called around the neck, part 2. One more time, let's try it. Lift, down and catch, turn loose, up and around, catch with the right, bring it back. Okay, now, the around the necks are a lot of fun, and they're basically, we use them in tournament forms to help us get a few points. A little faster, the side swing with around the neck looks like this. And around the neck part 2 looks like this. Okay? And what we're going to do in a few minutes, and I'll show you how we'll combine a few of those techniques to get you a few points when you're doing a form. Okay, here's a couple of things I want you to think about before we go into the basic combos I want to give you. Think about this. I'm up here, left leg forward stance, the chuck is under my right arm. What can I do? I've got 7 options. 7 options with the chuck under my right arm. I've got an inward figure 8 block, right? I can lift up and do the outward figure 8 strike, right? I got the front strike, remember that? And we also have lift it up and do the side swing. What else do we have? Oh, we got the arm switch. Good, get it back under the arm. We've got the cross side strike around the neck, lift it up, around the neck part 2. Wow, that's 7 items that we can do with the chuck under our right arm. So I want you to think about that. We'll be right back with some combos, basic combos that I want you to learn. We'll be right back.